we just continually found reasons to love. So as y'all are listening, if you haven't heard it, check it out.
I love that. Teresa Bryant says, good Wednesday evening.
Hey, Auntie, that's my nanny. Hey, Nanny. Thank you for jumping on. Love you.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I want to go ahead and get started. I don't want to make it too long, but I did want it to kind of jump on and just kind of share a little bit about myself and about Maurice and about why I even chose to write this book. Because I really, to be honest with you, didn't really want to. But I felt that I had to in order for me to even be able to get to a place of any kind of wholeness or healing after experiencing something like this. I had to, do what I felt was the only way for me to be able to process and express all that I was going through. And for those of you who don't know me or may not know me, my name is Keeshemah Johnson, which Maurice probably was the only person who could pronounce it right and spell it right. I was the spouse of Maurice Edward Alston. We met years ago, and he was and will always be the love of my life. He passed on August the 1st of 2020 of COVID. I cared for him during the time that he was sick, up until the time I took him to the emergency room. And so I took him on a Monday afternoon, and he passed early Saturday morning, which was August the 1st. So I know that COVID is, kind of ramping up again, and I just want to make sure that people understand that it has affected real people. That real people have been affected. I know you hear the numbers and you hear the statistics and all of these red marks, but those are lives. Those are real people who were affected. Not only them, but the people that they loved and left behind. Not only did we bury Maurice, we buried his grandmother and his uncle from COVID. And so these are, we are a real family. Talking about a real experience, and I get very personal and very transparent about our story. So I'm going to show you the book. Okay. Oh, I'm going to show again. The website is whenshebecamehis2021.com. If you haven't had a chance to look at the website, please do. I'm going to take my Post-it out here. Y'all can tell I'm a teacher because they in here. But this is the book. It's got my name on it. This is the book. When She Became His, that's a whole story in itself, but you read the book, you'll understand a little bit better. I have given us the name Queen and King. So those are the names of the characters in the book. This is the back. It says he was her first love and she was his last. I think I'm going to read the back, and then I think that'll be enough. This time I'll do another reading again, just so y'all can get an interest. But here we go. It says, Queen's steps were steady as she found his room. The medical staff left no part of it unenclosed. They even made the door and windows of glass. King was in ICU and isolation. The hospital did everything they could to preserve his life, but at that point, there was no cure. The doctors valiantly administered medicine to fight this nasty virus, but it still took control. At first, staff members were hopeful he would recover even with pre-existing conditions. No doubt, he was dying. His spirit was ready to shed its flesh. Queen felt helpless, out of control, inside a whirlwind. If she could only stop time, if she could go back a week, a day, a month, a year ago, to reset time. Anxiety tried to engulf her, but she denied it access. The staff reminded her he was waiting on her and was most likely as impatient as he had always been. She put on all the protective gear because of the health and safety guidelines that surrounded this vicious disease that invaded their lives. But there was still hope. Queen knew God was in control and that he loved them. They gave her an iPad, and she had already set her cell phone to play a YouTube video of a special song when she entered. They told her she could stay with him for 1 hour. 1 hour. 60 minutes. 3,600 seconds. And when she became his, author Keeshemah Johnson tells the true story of losing the love of her life, her husband to the coronavirus. Told in the uniqueness of prose, the book offers encouragement and hope to anyone working hard to build a world when life has turned upside down. In a world where life is unpredictable and sometimes unfair, it is important to have something that reminds you of the beauty in every day. This book accomplishes that. What I will say to you is love on your people while they're here. Love on them while they're here. It means nothing after they're gone. Love on them while they're here. God bless you. See you next time.